Do you ever feel like every bite you eat is a gamble? Like one wrong vegetable could spike your sugar, while another might quietly save your life? You're not alone. For millions of older adults living with diabetes, even vegetables once thought to be safe now carry confusion, fear, and frustration. But here's the truth. No one tells you. Not all vegetables are created equal. Some can quietly raise your blood sugar, while others act like natural medicine, stabilizing your energy and healing your body from the inside out. I'm Dr. James, and in this video, I'll walk you through the 10 best vegetables for people living with diabetes. These are not trendy superfoods or exotic ingredients. They're affordable, accessible, and backed by science. You'll learn which vegetables lower blood sugar naturally, what to avoid if your insulin is unstable, how to turn every meal into a healing habit, and the surprising #1 veggie that even doctors recommend for diabetic patients over 60. And stay with me until the very end because the final vegetable on this list has been shown in studies to help reverse insulin resistance in some patients. Before we begin, if you believe food should be your friend, not your fear, then please like this video. It helps me continue to spread the message of healing and hope through positive energy. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. If this speaks to you, comment the #1 below. If not, comment 0 so I can do better for you next time. Now, let's get into the vegetables that could change your life. Vegetable #1, spinach, the leaf that shields your sugar. Spinach may look like just another green on your plate, but inside those soft leaves lies a pharmacy of healing. It's one of the most nutritionally dense vegetables nature has ever created. Rich in magnesium, folate, potassium, and plant-based iron, it offers a natural shield against the silent damage of high blood sugar. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains only 7 calories, yet it delivers powerful doses of vitamin A, C, and K, which help regulate inflammation, support eye health, and improve circulation. But perhaps its most valuable asset for diabetics lies in its glycemic index, a tiny GI of just 15, meaning it barely nudges your blood sugar after eating. That alone would be enough reason to eat spinach daily. But the deeper magic is in its alpha-lipoic acid, a natural antioxidant that enhances insulin sensitivity and fights nerve damage, one of the cruel long-term complications of diabetes. Studies have shown ALA may reduce symptoms of diabetic neuropathy, including numbness and burning pain in the feet and hands. Yet, for all its power, spinach is often misunderstood. Many older adults boil it too long, stripping away nutrients, or worse, they drown it in sodium-filled broths, unknowingly sabotaging their health. And when consumed raw in excessive amounts, spinach's oxalates can accumulate, raising the risk of kidney stones, especially in those with compromised kidney function, which is common in long-standing diabetes. So how do you know if spinach is helping or harming? Pay attention to subtle signs. A metallic taste in the mouth, sudden cramping in the lower back, or cloudy urine may signal a problem. That doesn't mean avoid it, but rather learn to respect it. Moderation is key. Take Mr. Douglas, 69, from Florida. A retired trucker, he used to eat heavy meals and rarely touched greens. After a minor stroke and rising blood sugar levels, his doctor recommended just 1 handful of spinach a day. In 4 months, his HbA1c dropped from 7.4 to 6.3. He didn't change everything, just 1 leaf at a time. So here's my advice to you. Don't chase miracle cures. Return to simple, powerful habits. Add a handful of spinach to your morning omelet, blend it into your smoothie, or sauté it lightly with olive oil and garlic for dinner. When eaten wisely, spinach doesn't just feed your body, it restores your rhythm. Your food can be your medicine, but only if you treat it like something sacred. Spinach isn't just salad filler, it's a quiet healer. And sometimes, the softest leaf carries the strongest protection. Vegetable #2. Cabbage. The modest round vegetable that often sits forgotten at the bottom of the fridge holds a power most diabetics overlook. It's not flashy. It doesn't promise miracles. But day by day, leaf by leaf, it works like a loyal bodyguard, balancing your insulin, calming inflammation, and cleansing your digestive tract. Let's look at the science. Cabbage is low in carbohydrates, high in fiber, and rich in anthocyanins, the same compounds that give red cabbage its vibrant color and its profound anti-inflammatory effects. Anthocyanins have been linked in multiple studies to improved insulin sensitivity and lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Meanwhile, the soluble fiber in cabbage slows down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream, preventing sudden spikes that lead to fatigue, blurred vision, or the dreaded afternoon crash. But there's something even more impressive. Cabbage contains sulforaphane, a plant compound that activates detoxifying enzymes in your liver. For diabetics, this is crucial because high blood sugar places a heavy burden on the liver, accelerating oxidative stress. Sulforaphane helps clean up that mess, like a janitor for your internal systems. However, not all cabbage is created equal. The biggest mistake many seniors make is boiling cabbage until it's mushy and flavorless, destroying the delicate nutrients. Or worse, they fry it in excess oil, which reverses its benefits. A better option? Lightly steam it, or eat it raw in a slaw with lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and olive oil. So how do you know if cabbage is helping? Look for changes in your digestion. Smoother bowel movements, less bloating, and a more stable energy level throughout the day. That's cabbage doing its quiet work. Let me tell you about Lynn, a 66-year-old Vietnamese grandmother living in California. After being diagnosed with prediabetes, she returned to the simple cabbage dishes her mother used to make: raw purple cabbage salad with sesame seeds and a drizzle of rice vinegar. In 3 months, she lost 8 pounds, and her blood sugar dropped to the normal range. "I didn't feel like I was dieting," she said. "I just felt lighter." And that's the beauty of cabbage. It doesn't punish your taste buds or your wallet. It supports you, quietly, from the inside out. The next time you shop, don't overlook the humble cabbage. Shredded, sautéed, or fermented as kimchi or sauerkraut, it can be a daily companion on your journey toward better blood sugar and a better life. The truth is, cabbage doesn't just fill your plate, it fortifies your future. Vegetable number 3. Bitter melon doesn't flatter the tongue. Its taste is sharp, almost offensive to the untrained palate. But in traditional medicine across Vietnam, China, and India, bitter melon is known by another name: the vegetable insulin. Science has now confirmed what folk wisdom has long believed. Bitter melon contains charinta, polypeptide P, and visin, 3 powerful compounds that have insulin-like effects. These natural substances help transport glucose into your cells more efficiently, mimicking what insulin does and reducing the sugar floating freely in your blood. In a study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, patients with type 2 diabetes who consumed bitter melon extract showed a significant drop in fasting blood sugar levels. That's not folklore, that's clinical data. But the effects don't stop there. Bitter melon is also rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, and potent antioxidants that fight free radicals, the silent destroyers behind many diabetes complications like nerve damage, eye disease, and poor circulation in the legs. Now here's the catch. Many people cook bitter melon wrong. They fry it, mask it in sugar, or overcook it to death, hoping to get rid of the bitterness. But bitterness is the medicine. The more you try to eliminate it, the less powerful it becomes. The right way? Light stir-frying with garlic, or boiling it gently and drinking the tea, or even stuffing it with lean ground turkey and steaming it, like many traditional Vietnamese households do. A few slices a day, especially in the morning, can make a real difference. So how do you know it's working? One common sign: fewer sugar crashes. You might notice less fatigue after meals, fewer headaches, and even better appetite control. Let me share a story. Mr. David, a 72-year-old former truck driver from Houston, had tried everything: pills, diets, gym memberships, but nothing worked until a friend from the Philippines gave him a bag of homegrown bitter melon. He started drinking a small cup of bitter melon tea every morning. Within 4 weeks, his fasting glucose went down 18 points. "It tastes awful," he laughed, "but I feel better than I have in years." That's the secret. Bitter melon doesn't promise comfort. It offers results. And sometimes, the strongest medicines come wrapped in the strongest flavors. Don't avoid the bitter things. They might just be the ones that heal you. Food number 4. Garlic, the blood sugar stabilizer in your kitchen. Garlic isn't just a seasoning, it's a healing ritual passed down through generations. Across Asia, Europe, and even ancient Egypt, Garlic was used not just to flavor food, but to protect the body. And modern science has caught up with that old wisdom. For those managing diabetes, garlic isn't a miracle, but it is a steady, daily ally that can change your blood sugar story in subtle yet powerful ways. Let's start with the science. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which is responsible for both its pungent smell and many of its health benefits. When you chop or crush fresh garlic, allicin is released, and studies have shown that this compound may help reduce blood sugar levels by increasing insulin sensitivity. Think of insulin as a key that unlocks your cells to let sugar in, and garlic as the oil that keeps that key turning smoothly. Even more compelling, garlic helps lower LDL cholesterol and blood pressure, two conditions that often go hand in hand with type 2 diabetes. It also reduces inflammation throughout the body, which is crucial because diabetes isn't just a sugar problem, it's an inflammation problem. Garlic works like a gentle broom, quietly sweeping away the hidden damage that builds up inside aging arteries and blood vessels. Let me tell you about Hyen, 71, a retired bus driver who never liked taking pills. He'd heard about garlic from his father, who used to eat it raw every morning. At first, Hyen was skeptical, but after a borderline A1C result and rising blood pressure, he decided to go back to tradition. Instead of relying only on medication, he started incorporating garlic into his meals. Roasted, minced into salad dressings, even raw with honey before bed. 3 months later, his doctor was surprised. His blood pressure had stabilized, his fasting glucose dropped, and more importantly, he felt in control again. "It's not magic," Hyen said. "It's just consistent, natural care. You don't need to eat garlic raw like Hyen did, though some do. You can start with cooking it gently in olive oil or crushing a clove into your soup just before serving. The key is regularity. A little each day does more than a lot once in a while." And here's my personal insight. In a world full of supplements and complex meal plans, garlic reminds us that sometimes the most powerful medicine is the simplest. It grows in the dirt, it costs almost nothing, and yet it holds within it a quiet power. Garlic doesn't shout, it strengthens. It doesn't promise fast miracles, but it offers steady support every day, like a faithful companion. So if your goal is better blood sugar, stronger circulation, and more resilience in your golden years, don't overlook this ancient food. Let garlic into your kitchen and into your routine. One clove at a time, one meal at a time. You're not just feeding your body, you're honoring it. Food number 5. Okra, the gut-friendly blood sugar stabilizer. In the quiet world of vegetables, okra rarely gets the attention it deserves. Yet for seniors managing blood sugar, this humble green pod may be one of the most powerful natural tools at your fingertips. Okra is more than just a southern side dish. It's a gut healer, a fiber powerhouse, and a blood sugar stabilizer, all in one. And the best part, it's gentle, easy to cook, and surprisingly effective when used consistently. What makes okra so special? It's the soluble fiber. When okra is cooked, it releases a thick, gel-like substance called mucilage. While it might seem a bit odd in texture, that mucilage is a miracle for blood sugar control. It slows down the absorption of glucose in your digestive tract, preventing sugar spikes after meals. Think of it like a sponge, gently soaking up excess sugar before it overwhelms your system. In a 2011 study published in the Journal of Pharmacy and Bioallied Sciences, researchers found that diabetic rats fed okra extract had significantly lower blood glucose levels, almost on par with standard medications. That's not just promising, that's powerful. But okra does more than regulate sugar. It also supports gut health, which, for seniors, is often the hidden key to better energy, better immunity, and even sharper thinking. The fiber in okra feeds your beneficial gut bacteria, which in turn reduces inflammation and helps regulate hormones tied to insulin sensitivity. In simpler terms, when your gut is happy, your sugar is steadier, your cravings are fewer, and your whole body works better. Let me tell you about Mr. Eugene, age 72, from Tampa. For years, he battled sugar swings, high after meals, low before bed. He wasn't ready to go on insulin, so his wife started adding okra to his diet. Boiled, grilled, sometimes even sliced raw into lemon water. Slowly but surely, his numbers evened out. "It didn't happen overnight," he told me, "but I felt steadier. More even. My sugar wasn't bouncing all over the place anymore. His doctor eventually told him, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." Now, if the texture of okra puts you off, don't worry. Try roasting it in the oven until crisp, or add it to soups where its thickening power enhances the broth. For an even easier method, some seniors slice okra into water and let it soak overnight. Drinking that water in the morning provides the benefits without needing to eat the vegetable itself. Personally, I believe okra is one of nature's hidden gifts. Soft, green, unassuming, but carrying a quiet strength. Like many elders I've met, it may not be flashy, but it knows how to keep things steady, calm, and under control. For seniors seeking natural solutions, this is the kind of food you want on your side. It supports your gut, balances your sugar, and demands very little in return. So if you're looking for a simple, affordable way to take back control of your blood sugar, add okra to your plate. Not just once, but as a regular guest at your table. Because the best medicine isn't always in a bottle. Sometimes it's in a pod. And it's been waiting for you all along. So now you've seen it. 5 humble vegetables, each carrying a quiet power, each offering a natural way to steady your sugar, ease inflammation, and restore energy without pills, without pressure, and without side effects. These aren't magic bullets. They're daily allies, gentle, grounding, and deeply effective when used with intention. Whether it's the crunch of broccoli, the sweetness of carrots, or the soft strength of okra, your plate can become your pharmacy. Your garden can become your healing space. I know it's easy to feel overwhelmed, to look at labels, to count grams, to chase diets that promise much, but deliver little. But the truth is simpler than we think. Nature already gave us what we need. These vegetables don't just manage diabetes, they nourish the body, sharpen the mind, and calm the spirit. One bite at a time. So here's my question for you. Which of these vegetables will you add to your plate this week? Which habit feels easy enough to start today? Not next month? Not when it's too late? But now. Leave a comment and write, "I'm still listening." Let us know you're still here, still listening, still walking the path of healing with us. And if this video helped you, even in a small way, please give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to stay connected. Because here, we believe in food that heals, truth that empowers, and growing older with strength and clarity. This is your time. This is your body. And every small choice you make today can shape a brighter, steadier tomorrow.